Cat 3.
Okay, so and then it is expected to slow to a 2 and then quickly a 1?
You know, I mean, we're right here on the edge here. I mean, this could still work its way on right at 120 because we're essentially here in the next, 30 minutes.
Okay.
But you know, even if it slows down a little bit more at this point, it doesn't really make a big difference.
2 versus a 3 at this point will be on the border. It's just for record keeping.
Right.
I mean, it
$5
would impacts
difference, right?
roughly be the same.
Right.
And we talked about even with this weakening as it's coming on shore, the surge still going to be a big problem because it was so strong for so long there in the Gulf. We're seeing is heavy rainfall right now. Many radar estimated totals up to half a foot. The winds are picking up along the coastline. We're hours away from landfall. And remember, even before that official landfall, when the center of that eye makes its way on shore, we still get the most powerful winds on the east side of that eye. Right as it works its way off the Gulf, it comes off the land.
This is what I was trying to get to this. So Mike, Ash is talking, and I'm going, okay, that's the wrong camera. Look at that. That's like where the Sarasota Yacht Club is, over in Sarasota. To the left is the causeway, and then bouncing off in the distance would be Bird Key.
More along 6 o'clock.
And this is why we say it's so important at times when you're making your decisions not to compare storms. You can compare impacts, but with this, the core of the storm is going to be inland, unlike Helene, which stayed off our shoreline. Completely different animal. The strong winds are going to cut across the state, and this is still going to be a hurricane by the time it emerges off the east coast.
Sure. So yeah, it's going to be some intense winds tonight for a lot of folks.
In the storm, it basically checks every one of the boxes of the storm surge, the winds, the heavy rain. I mean, every one of these
tornadoes.
We've got the threat, the tornadoes. I mean, with Helene, it was all about the storm surge. Every one of the boxes.
Sadly, Milton wants its place in history.
It really does.
It's going to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys.
Sure, thanks. Yep.
Yeah, well,
This is an update on Hurricane Milton, just hours away at the taping of this video from landfall in Florida.